So the Knicks lose a close one at the Garden. They come up short, down big early. Well, not big, but down by maybe 7 or so early. Come back, take a nice commanding lead. Then they blow it in the fourth quarter. Josh Hart hurts his, it seemed like a shin. Levert kind of hit him on a fast break steal. He had a chance to have a nice fast break, obviously, like a 3-on-0. And looked like he might have really bruised his shin, took the free throws, hit him, and then had to go out. Tough loss. Cavs are going to be a good team, going to be close to the Knicks in the East. You want to get as many wins against those teams as you can because of the tiebreaker. Easy for me to say. Not ultimately that upset. I really wanted this win. Jalen Brunson missed a big free throw late. The Knicks just could never get it together late. Towns have another dud of a game. I'm not really worried about him. I think the Knicks need to really start to feed him the ball and call plays for him. Maybe run the pick and roll with Brunson, maybe pick and pop. I think that'll come in time. I think they're still learning how to play together. It was just tough. I didn't really like the way this game went. You know, Darius Garland went off. Knicks really had their chance to really put their stamp on this game, and they let it slip away. I mean, Jalen Brunson hurt his ankle or his knee, banged his knee or his ankle. I don't know what it was. That's when the Cavs really got back in the game. You know, things like that happen. Someone else needs to step up, you know, and the Knicks don't really have the depth necessary to have that, you know, to sustain a loss for a little bit. You know, that's when guys like Jalen, like when Jalen Brunson is out, that's when guys like Mikal Bridges need to step up, when Towns needs to step up. That's what they're on the team, you know, and I know it's a short sample size, small sample size, and I know it's not really indicative of how this season's going to go, but it's not really a good start. One major note out of this game was Jericho Sims was first center off the bench early in the first quarter, had a big offensive rebound that led to a Knicks basket. Then Ariel Huckaporty, last pick in the draft, the Knicks rookie, came in, and he played really well, and he played the rest of the game. I don't think Sims got back in the game. So he might have taken the backup spot, center spot from Jericho Sims. And that's pretty big news for the Knicks. And he had a huge dunk, massive dunk that they called an offensive foul on him because he pushed off with the right hand towards the end, like right as he dunked the ball. That's a play that's never called, like ever called. It's just because he's a rookie and a nobody rookie that they call that foul on him. You know, somebody like Giannis, somebody like Anthony Davis. Remember that play on Ron Baker years ago? I pulled it back up on my Twitter, @NicksCentral. Ron Baker got punched in the face by Anthony Davis, and he dunked it on him, and he got called for a foul. And Ron Baker literally did nothing but get punched in the face and try to block a dunk from Anthony Davis back in his Pelican days. I pulled that one. I couldn't like remember who it was. I remember there was a funny play that happened like that, and you know, I Googled it, and it was Ron. I knew it was Ron Baker. I didn't know who did it on him. I remember I thought it was Giannis, but it was Anthony Davis. So if you want to go on my Twitter @NicksCentral, you'll see that. It's Knicks will be fine. They're 1-2 on the season. They'll be fine. They got to go to Miami on Wednesday. Another team in the East that's going to be towards the top. You need to win these games. You don't want to drop to 1-3. You know, you want to start winning some games. You don't want to be the Jets. You don't want to be the Jets and fall to 2-6. You want to start winning some games and string some games together. You know, it's a really long season. It's only October, whatever the date is, 28th, I think, 29th. But you want to get some wins. And it's good to start in Miami on Wednesday. And, you know, they beat the Pacers. They showed the Pacers that they did not belong on the floor with them if the Knicks are healthy. And that's what makes that second-round loss really frustrating still. I know Mike, my co-host on this pod, Bad Weather Fans, likes to point out how the Pacers got to Eastern Conference Finals, and they had such a great accomplishment. But there's no way they beat the Knicks last year if the Knicks were healthy. And that's what made last year very frustrating. But here we are. Knicks are 1-2 on the season. Blowout loss, blowout win, close loss. Let's see what happens on Wednesday in Miami. Let's go Knicks.